High in the Himalayas of Himachal Pradesh lies a village most people have never heard of, Kotgarh. Quiet, remote, peaceful. But this small village changed the agricultural future of India forever. This is the story of Kotgarh, from ancient hill kingdoms to the birthplace of India's apple revolution. Long before written history, the region we know called Kotgarh was part of the vast Pahari Himalayan belt. Life here was shaped by geography, steep mountains, dense forest, and harsh winters. Communities lived together to nature, practicing subsistence farming and worshipping local deities deeply tied to the land. This natural isolation helped preserve customs and tradition that still survive in Kotgarh today. By the medieval period, Kotgarh became part of the Kotkhai princely state. Like many Himalayan regions, political power here was decentralized. Small hill rulers governed their territories independently, sometimes paying tribute to stronger neighboring states such as Kumarshan. Kotgarh also served as an important administrative settlement located close to historical Hindustan-Tibet trade routes, linking the hill with the wider Himalayan world. In the early 19th century, the region faced upheaval during the Gorkha expansion across the western Himalayas. This period ended in 1815 when the British defeated the Gurkhas in the Anglo-Gorkha War. Following this, Kotgarh came under the control of the British East India Company and was absorbed into the Shimla Hill states administered from Shimla. This marked the beginning of direct colonial influence and long-lasting change. British administration brought new institutions to Kotgarh, including education and religious establishment. In 1843, the Cotton Mission School was established, marking it one of the oldest schools in the Himalayan region. During this period, the British also built a church in Kotgarh to serve colonial officers and missionaries. While missionary influence remained limited among locals, education left a long-lasting impact, shaping future generations of the region. In 1916, a man arrived in Kotgarh who would redefine its destiny. Samuel Evans Stokes, an American missionary from Philadelphia, came to India in search of spiritual purpose. Unlike most Europeans of his time, Stokes rejected colonial privilege. He embraced Indian culture, married locally, converted to Hinduism, and took the name Satyanand Stokes. Stokes closely studied Kotgarh's altitude, climate, and soil. He concluded that the region was ideal for fruit cultivation, especially apples. He imported American apple saplings and grafted plant materials and planted them at his estate in Baruba. At first, local farmers were skeptical. Apples were unfamiliar, slow to bear fruits, and seen as risky compared to traditional grain crops. But when the trees began producing high-quality apples, the results were impossible to ignore. By the 1920s, apple cultivation spread rapidly, transforming livelihood and reshaping the economy of Himachal Pradesh. After India's independence in 1947, Kotgarh became part of the Indian Union. In 1971, Himachal Pradesh achieved full statehood, accelerating infrastructure development, road connectivity, and horticulture expansion. Apple farming spread across Shimla, Kulu, and neighboring districts. Today, Himachal Pradesh produces millions of tons of apple every year, and Kotgarh is where this journey began. The village earned a title, the Apple Bowl of India. Despite modernization, Kotgarh remains deeply rooted in tradition. Local deities, seasonal fairs, and community festivals like Chatar continues to define village life. Progress arrived, but culture stayed. Kotgarh may appear small on a map, but its impact is enormous, from ancient hill kingdoms to colonial rule, from one man's vision to entire states' prosperity. Kotgarh is proof that history isn't always written in capitals. Sometimes it grows quietly on the branches of an apple tree.